I keep hearing from people who are trying to fix their sleep problems by taking melatonin. This is because most people know melatonin as the #1 sleep hormone, and it is successfully marketed as such. Yet, many don't know exactly what function it has in relation to sleep. True, melatonin is a hormone that is immensely important in regulating our internal clock and thus our sleep, but can be taking melatonin really improve falling asleep or even sleeping through the night? That's the question I want to address in this video. Since melatonin is closely linked to your biological clock, also known as the circadian rhythm, let's look first at what that is. Your biological clock determines when you want to be awake and when you want to be asleep. During the day, the circadian rhythm activates many brain and body mechanisms designed to keep you awake. These processes are then shut down during the night. So the clock's wake-up drive becomes stronger during daylight hours but weaker during the night. Thus, wakefulness and sleep are under the control of the circadian rhythm. Whether you have slept or not, your circadian rhythm will regulate every 24 hours to give your body and brain optimum time to rejuvenate. So how fits the sleep hormone melatonin in here? Melatonin acts as a messenger between your biological clock, your brain, and your body. In other words, your biological clock transmits its repeating day and night signal to your brain and body through the use of melatonin. Melatonin is made by your pineal gland, but it's your biological clock that controls its production. And the main factor influencing its production is daylight, or lack thereof. The less sunlight there is, the more melatonin is produced. That's why melatonin is also called the vampire hormone. How does the production process of melatonin work? Through your optic nerves, your internal clock receives information about the intensity of incoming light. When it gets dark at night, your internal clock communicates to your brain to release more melatonin, which causes you to become sleepy. When you're sleeping, the melatonin levels slowly decrease during the night. As the daylight from the morning enters through your optical nerves, your pineal gland stops the production of melatonin, and your cortisol hormone levels are now high. This is the signal to your brain and body to change state to conscious and active wakefulness. Then, at night, when it gets dark, your melatonin levels rise again, calling for another sleep event. Before we continue with the video, I would like to introduce you to the DIY Insomnia Cure, an online course for a peaceful night's sleep. If you're tired of tossing and turning, struggling to find rest, then this course is your solution. With our proven 4-pillow system, you'll learn self-healing techniques to conquer insomnia fast. I understand the torment of sleepless nights because I've been there too. Chronic insomnia plagued me for years, leaving me trapped in a cycle of worry, fear, and frustration. But through trial and error, I discovered techniques that truly work. Now, I'm here to share these methods with you. Whether you struggle to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up too early, the DIY Insomnia Cure has the answers you need. It is a clear, easy to implement, 100% drug-free program for you to return to natural, restful sleep. Don't let insomnia control your life any longer. Click the link in the video description below to take action today. Your journey to better sleep starts now. And now let's get back to the video. So let's look at the influencing factor of light on your melatonin levels. Changing the light-dark cycles can strongly influence your biological clock and your circadian rhythms and alter sleep-wake processes. Some of those influencing factors are work shift, jet lag, and exposure to light from computer screens and mobile devices during the night. For this reason, many sleep experts recommend avoiding screen time before bed. The excess light can trick your body into thinking it's daytime, which messes with your circadian rhythm and prevents the release of sleep hormones. This can keep you up or prevent you from falling into a deep, restorative sleep. So melatonin helps regulate the timing of when sleep occurs by systematically signaling darkness throughout the organism. However, melatonin has little influence on the generation of sleep itself. Or as Matthew Walker explains it skillfully in his excellent book Why We Sleep, think of sleep as the Olympic 100-meter race. Melatonin is the voice of the timing official that says, "Runners, on your mark," and then fires the starting pistol that triggers the race. That timing official, melatonin, governs when the race, sleep, begins, but does not participate in the race. This last sentence states that melatonin is crucial for signaling bedtime but does nothing to generate sleep, a mistaken assumption that many people hold in the answer to whether melatonin is an effective sleep aid. Yes, it can help jumpstart the sleep event. Still, since it is not involved in the generation and maintenance of sleep, melatonin is not a powerful sleep aid to cure insomnia.